herding cat people is a little bit like herding cats. It's hard to bring them together in coalition, but we have succeeded over the last 5 years or so. And
it's made a significant impact. There's nothing marginal about this effort in any way.
No.
Yeah, all people are really great. You just got to bring them together on a topic that
that's right.
that they love, right?
One day I was asked to help out building these shelters, and at that time we built maybe a dozen or so in a year, in a season. Now we build over 1,000 in a season. So we've done a Henry Ford. We've automated the system, and we now have about 500 volunteers that we can draw on. Usually 30 to 40 come out on a Saturday and spend the day with us and help us build the shelters.
Wow.
So we've often built over 100 shelters in a single day now.
Amazing. Amazing.
You can see by the depressions.
Oh yeah.
No.
They look well used, right? So this is one of the shelters that Bill and all the volunteers make at the workshops, and they're literally a lifesaver. Basically just a Rubbermaid tote, and they line them with insulation, and then put this great little tunnel that kind of blocks the wind and the rain. Cat's going to come in through the tunnel here, and then they usually end up over in here, right?
Yeah.
That way.
So they're staying in here to stay away from the air, the wind.
Yeah.
Here.
Although I do find I'll often see a lot of them looking out. You know, when you go and because I think it's a security thing, right? It says don't disturb, and this shelter is being provided by volunteers for a monitored feral cat colony. So it also tells people in the community that these cats are being cared for.
Because I know in rescue it's very often kind of touch and go with volunteers, but you seem to have a particularly committed group.
We've had as many as 70 people come out on a Saturday and spend 6 hours with us.
So these are just plain old Torontonians who care
They are.
about feral cats.
Yeah. Kids who have come to the Toronto Humane Society and have visited the cats and dogs and animals there, but they'll come downstairs and they'll help us bundle straw into the shelters and that sort of thing. So they get a kick out of it. They get a chance to see other people who are committed to animals.
And who organizes all of that? I mean, there's got to be a big admin sort of function there.
We have a core group of about a half a dozen people who organize it. I coordinate it. We have a woman who coordinates the procurement of the materials that we need. I should mention the tremendous contribution that the Toronto Humane Society makes to this. They provide us with the space in which we store our materials, the space in which we build the shelters. Toronto Street Cats, the organization that I'm with, also runs spay-neuter clinics, free spay-neuter clinics for feral cats, and that's done with the Toronto Humane Society's space and their materials, their medicines and instruments.
The sheer volume of rescue organizations that have either sprung to or come to the fore in the last, call it, decade or so.
Yes.
So are you and your group and your constituents, are you noticing a drop in the numbers?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, we all belong, but most rescue groups belong to the Toronto Feral Cat Coalition, and that coalition around the table, we were comparing notes the other day, and many people observed, including Toronto Animal Services, who do a lot of the handling of feral cats. All of us observed that the numbers are down, and that's a wonderful thing. It means that the Trap, Neuter, Return program is having some success. I can't say that the problem of overpopulation is completely licked, but we're having some success.
I can't do anything other than to commend you all, like, so much on the work that you're doing, because you are making a staggering difference.
Well, it truly is a labor of love.
Yeah.
We're all in it because we care for animals. We're particularly partial to cats, but we love all animals.
Yeah, we certainly do.